In this video, we're heading to South America, to a country blessed with a black gold bounty, Venezuela. Venezuela sits on a mountain of oil, enough to make any nation wealthy. But here's the thing. Despite this incredible resource, Venezuela has been struggling for years. Millions are facing poverty, hunger, even lack of basic necessities. So, what's the deal? Stay tuned as we break down the complex situation in Venezuela and explore why a country overflowing with oil can't seem to catch a break. The oil boom and bust. Venezuela's story is one of dramatic swings. Back in the early 20th century, it was a modest agricultural nation. Then, in the 1920s, oil was discovered, and everything changed. Venezuela became a major oil producer, exporting vast quantities of crude. This newfound wealth transformed the country. Modern cities rose, social programs flourished, and Venezuela became the envy of South America. The petrostate trap. But with this oil boom came a danger: dependence. Venezuela became a petrostate, where oil revenue makes up the vast majority of government income. This dependence created a double-edged sword. On one hand, it fueled rapid growth. Likewise, it neglected other sectors of the economy. Why bother building factories or growing crops when oil money rolls in easy? This lack of diversification left Venezuela vulnerable. Enter Hugo Chavez. In 1998, a charismatic former soldier named Hugo Chavez was elected president. Chavez promised to use Venezuela's oil wealth to uplift the poor. He implemented socialist policies, nationalized many industries, and expanded social programs. For a while, it seemed to work. Poverty rates dropped, and social programs provided much-needed support. But these policies also had downsides: the seeds of trouble. Let's delve deeper into the issues that arose under Chavez's administration. Nationalizing industries scared away foreign investment, crucial for maintaining oil production. These companies brought expertise and technology that Venezuela lacked. Without them, production stagnated and even declined. Government spending soared, often on projects with questionable return. This created a fiscal imbalance, where spending far outpaced income. Corruption became rampant, with officials enriching themselves instead of the people. Venezuela's reliance on oil also made it vulnerable to price fluctuations. A stable oil price was like a golden goose. But what happens when the goose stops laying golden eggs? The price crash and domino effect. In 2014, global oil prices plummeted. This sent Venezuela's economy into a tailspin. Oil revenue, the lifeblood of the nation, dried up. The government, heavily reliant on this income, couldn't fund its social programs or maintain its infrastructure. Shortages of basic goods became common. People waited in long lines for basic necessities like flour, milk, and toilet paper. Inflation skyrocketed, making food and medicine unaffordable for many. Imagine a house of cards built on oil revenue. When the price crashed, the whole system came tumbling down. The humanitarian crisis. The situation in Venezuela deteriorated rapidly. Millions fell into poverty. The once vibrant middle class practically disappeared. Healthcare systems collapsed, leading to preventable diseases like measles and malaria resurfacing. People struggled to find food, with malnutrition becoming a major concern, especially among children. The once thriving nation was now facing a full-blown humanitarian crisis. Images of empty supermarket shelves and desperate Venezuelans became a tragic symbol of the country's struggle. Political turmoil. The economic crisis fueled political tensions. President Nicolas Maduro, Chavez's successor, faced accusations of authoritarianism and human rights abuses. The opposition called for his removal, leading to protests and violence. International sanctions further crippled the economy, making it difficult for Venezuela to import essential goods. Millions of Venezuelans fled the country, seeking refuge abroad. This exodus of skilled professionals and citizens further hampered the country's ability to recover. The path forward. So, what does the future hold for Venezuela? It's a difficult question to answer. Here are some key challenges that need to be addressed. Number 1. Diversification. Venezuela must move away from its dependence on oil. This means investing in other sectors of the economy, such as agriculture, manufacturing, and tourism. Number 2. Combating corruption. Rampant corruption has stifled economic growth and embezzled resources that could have been used for the people. Stronger institutions and a commitment to transparency are crucial. Number 3. Rebuilding infrastructure. Years of neglect have left Venezuela's infrastructure in shambles. Roads, bridges, power grids, and water systems all need repair and investment. Number 4. Improving healthcare. The healthcare system is in shambles, lacking basic supplies and medicine. Investing in healthcare is essential to ensure the well-being of the Venezuelan people. And number 5. Political reconciliation. The deep political divisions are hindering progress. Finding common ground and working towards a more inclusive democracy is crucial for long-term stability. The Venezuelan people are known for their resilience. They have faced hardship before and emerged stronger. But overcoming the current crisis will require a collective effort from the government, the private sector, and the international community. The story of Venezuela is a cautionary tale. It highlights the dangers of over-reliance on a single resource and the importance of building a diversified economy. It's also a story of hope. So that's the situation in Venezuela, a country with incredible wealth grappling with complex issues. If you enjoyed this video, you might want to find out the world's poorest country with hidden wealth. Click the image on the screen. Thank you for watching and see you on the next one.